April 16th. It's been a long time since I did one of these. It's tax season, and I had a friend move away. Obviously, these, of course, are all excuses, and could have been doing this, but I did film one video in the interim, and it was very much not me. Didn't feel like me, didn't really sound like me. I was all over the place, sounded super jumbled, and I didn't like it. And then I got some feedback on it from some other people, and they kind of felt the same thing. I think ultimately what happened was I had it too set up. It wasn't necessarily rehearsed, but it was maybe overproduced in kind of a style that felt less intimate than it normally does, which I didn't like. And I felt like I was so focused on the equipment and the setup that I couldn't really focus on what I was saying. I was trying to um, dig deep but stay surface, and I don't like necessarily to talk about my deep personal uh, relationships, I should say. Maybe certain aspects of them, but not all the details. And that conversation kind of led to a point where I was trying to express some things, but ultimately wasn't saying them, and it just didn't come off as a concise idea, which is tough. It's I do often feel like I'm rambling, and I hope that for the most part I can get to a concise idea for whatever it is I'm trying to talk about. But that one was not it. And again, I felt like it wasn't me. I kind of felt like I was becoming a YouTuber, and I don't necessarily do this to be or to not be a YouTuber. But I was asked the question, who do you do it for? What's the goal? What's the purpose of these videos? And the answer I came up with is I definitely do it for myself. First and foremost, it feels really good to talk and ask questions out loud and then express my ideas out loud so that I can hear them back and I can hear how they feel and how they sound and what other people think about them. Because it's important for me to find clarity in my own ideas and then at the same time maybe present something else to someone else. So there's that aspect of it. The next aspect is I do this a lot for, I think, really far ahead. These are small videos that I think do a decent job of capturing who I am, um, how I think, how I talk, how I would deal with certain situations. I think as I go further, I'll have more situations that come up and then how I deal with them. Of course, my main goal is to stay good and positive and keep my reactions to different situations positive. Um, and through that, I would hope that, later on in the future that either my children, my grandchildren, great grandchildren, parents, family, whoever, extended family, whoever it may be, they can catch a glimpse of who I am when I'm not necessarily around anyone. Um, because I think for the most part, everyone has some sort of something that they put up to something being some sort of mask or facade or personality that they kind of present to the world so that they're maybe a little bit more approachable or likable or just, different than who they truly are at the core. I know some, I'll do that. Everyone does it. There's not even a, there's no difference between me and anyone else in the world. I do want to protect my being, who I am at the core, and sometimes you have to put up some shields and some barriers to keep people out or from seeing who you are. Ultimately, I don't think that's the best way to go about life. You should definitely try to be. I always I catch myself saying these things. I don't want to say you. I never want to say you. I personally don't want to live with barriers or any sort of anything that detracts from who I truly am as a person, and that's hard. It's just shedding the layers of, uh, ego or ways that I see myself or these um, things that I do to portray an image. I am who I am. I love who I am. I think that's very important, especially going forward further and further. That was a, that's a thing that I've been working on since college. Just kind of truly digging deep to become the person that I do love. Someone asked me the other day, who's my inspiration? And my answer was that my inspiration is the person I want to be remembered as when I'm no longer here. And that kind of, I was surprised by my own answer. I loved it. And it made me reflect from the end point back to where I am now. And it really lit a fire under my ass to kind of get moving, start working more, start getting out more, and take more pictures, write more, um, do more videos, do anything, just do more. And it's been a it's been a strange 2 weeks um, since I've made videos, but I can say that I do have a little bit more free time now, and I'm definitely going to start making that checklist of things that I need to accomplish every single day, so that I can keep moving forward with my goals. With that being said, that's the rest of what I have today, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks. Love you. Bye.